Welcome, my conscious family. I know that it's the night. There is a reason for that. I'm so excited. I am so excited. For you who are first time here, I'm in Bali, Canggu. I came to the beach. I got up early in the morning at 5, even though I fell asleep. I think it was 1:30. But I wanted to see the sunrise. I saw the sunset last night, and I was like, Jesus, Sirena, like you're just, working on your phone and the computer, and like completely unaware that like you could just go to the beach every day. And this was actually my goal and why I moved here. So this video is gonna be like shared messages, and yeah, I would just talk whatever pops in my mind, basically. So if you want to get to know me, if you want to get inspired, if you want to feel my energy, you're welcome to stay. I normally don't post such videos, but I really want to go with the flow and with my intuition when it comes to my YouTube channel, because this is my safe place. And I tried for a time to say like, oh, it's professional, it needs to be like, you need to be very professional and just teach and educate. That's fine, but I don't want to do just that. Like, I want to do different things. It's so funny, like I see surfers coming. Like, oh my gosh, oh wow, it's so beautiful here. So why I came to the beach and why I got up at 5 is because I yesterday, like I think some of you know, that the day before yesterday I told you that my computer broke, and that I was like, what up, like why this happened, 2 weeks after I fixed it. And I went to the service yesterday to talk with a guy, and it was horrible. Like, I was so emotional, I was so tired. I just, we were just arguing for like 1 hour, and then he didn't want to help me. um, he didn't want to I don't want to say, yeah, he don't want to help me. Basically, customer service like was horrible. And then I went to meet my friend at the beach. I was crying on my way home, and I'm sharing this because, not because, oh, I'm crying, feel sorry for myself. No, I'm sharing this because it's so important to release your emotions whenever they come. Just release them. Don't question. Just like cry it out. Shake it out, and then release them and transmute the energy. Um, and so I was coming home. Sorry, my camera stopped for a second. Anyways, what was I saying? So I was crying on my way home, and what happened is that when I came home, I was supposed to meet my friend at the beach, and when we came to the beach, there were band playing here, Valerie, Amy Winehouse, and like there were so many people playing football and dogs and kids, and I was like, oh my god, like there is a whole life happening here. And I was just stuck up in my head, just worrying. I told you for the past like couple of days and weeks that I mean, I was not just worrying, but there was a different energy around me, and I wasn't feeling that inspired as I shared yesterday. And I was like, why? And feeling sad and angry. And yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, like it is so simple. We forget about it, but it is so simple. In fact, when you can just go to the beach, so many cute dogs here. Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm definitely gonna be coming. I wish I can show you guys, but I just really fixed my phone, and if I move it, there's so many cute dogs. I hope they will not eat me. But anyways, the world is starting to, wake up. The dog is sniffing my back. And it's just, there is a whole world happening outside of your head. I think really the society, and I don't want to say that because it's like, for a longer time I didn't want to believe in it, but we are definitely being programmed, with social media. And I don't even want to say TV, like who watches TV, but TV program. It's like programming you to stay stuck in your head. As I said before in my videos, like there is so many reasons on why you are not allowed to be happy, and there is always a next goal that you need to achieve. Like You need to finish the university, get a degree, get a job, get married, have kids, and then and then you're like never happy, and you're saving money for who knows what, and life is so short. Like life is so short. It's so, I don't need to be 80 to preach here that life is short. I'm very well aware of that, like for many years now, and thankful to God that I'm aware. But I don't want you to miss out. Basically, this is the point of this video. I mean, seriously. And as someone who came here alone to Asia from Europe, from Serbia, which is my home country, I can honestly tell you that it's not that hard. Like all those dreams that you have and all those things that you want, they are not they are not so difficult to attain. They are not so difficult to have. This is just, as I said again, programming and conditioning to think that it's gonna take so much time and it's gonna be a dog, and it's gonna be so hard. But it's actually not. When I came here, I literally just packed like a hand luggage. I came here, I bought a one-way ticket. Then I got a visa here for a year. So after 6 months, I need to leave the country and come back. But it's like for a year, I can be here. And these things are not that costly, but also they are not that difficult. It's only in your mind that you think, oh, it's so difficult and I can't leave my hometown and da 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 da. But actually, how I moved here, and I'm gonna tell you, is that I always wanted to live somewhere. Sun is rising. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry. Really, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. God, I'm so grateful. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I'm sorry. I need to check if it's filming because I cannot hear of the sounds if a memory is full or something. Okay, it's filming. I hope it doesn't move. So basically, you don't need to even move to Bali, but there is a nature place in your town. There is a park, there is the woods, there is something that you probably haven't even been there, and you just work and and then you come home and then you watch TV for like 4 hours and then you watch series and then you just fall asleep. I mean, if you're here, my collective doesn't do that because when you raise in your consciousness, you just become aware of so many nonsense that we do daily that you just stop doing them and you cannot do them anymore. So for sure that you're not doing that, but maybe some of you are, and maybe sometimes, and that's okay. I'm not judging here. I'm not judging myself. Sometimes I watch TV series and whatever. But what I want to say is that there is a place, a beautiful place in your hometown, and you're not seeing it. And when you walk on the streets, your head is down. You're not looking up at the sky. And these are all beautiful things that we all can have and we all can experience right now in this moment, even without coming to Asia and coming to Bali. But we are so sucked up, in this nonsense of day-to-day life and our daily routines that we forget the most important thing, which is to enjoy the moment and to be happy right now. It's the goal is not to wait to be happy, because in all honesty we never know what's gonna happen and if our life is gonna finish or whatever. So that is really important to enjoy what you have today and to go to that place and to make the day today so special, to enjoy the nature place, to stay in this moment, to as I woke up, like today I was like really tired, but then again I told myself either you're gonna sleep until 8 and then feel really not really bad, but like, oh, I missed out, I really wanted to see the sunrise and film the video at the beach, or you're gonna get up and go there. So get inspired, do this thing, get up at 4 a.m. before your job, go for a run, go outside. Trust me, I am telling you, trust me, this is gonna be life changing. Like, getting up early, seeing the sunrise, seeing the sunset in the evening, going outside, going to the nature, this is gonna be life changing for you. This is like completely gonna change your life, like, honestly. So let's do it together. I made a deal with myself that I'm definitely gonna be now spending more time at the beach here in the nature. Bali is so beautiful, and of course, if you feel called to, I'm definitely going to be having some retreats in the future. For right now, as I told you, 1st of April, my online coaching. Awaken the power within. If you feel called to awaken this power and be confident, be brave, and shift your self image from feeling like a victim, feeling like you're stuck and you can't change your reality, to really being a winner and feeling this power that we all have inside of us, so that you can consciously create your experiences in life. This is what my channel is all about. And of course, you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge in my channel, but if you want to go deeper, if you really want to work on yourself, then I call you and invite you to schedule a call with me. There is my email in the description box down below. It's a free consultation. We can talk about it and see if you're the right fit for my program. I'm going to hypnotize you as well. So if you really want to shift your mindset, if you really want to tap into your intuition, your power, and use it to really enjoy your life, then basically you are welcome. But besides that, you have a lot of things here on my channel that are definitely gonna help you to get inspired, to get motivated. I don't even like this word motivation, because I feel like you don't need motivation when you're inspired. So basically, just get inspired when you're inspired. you know and I told you, like, inspired is like in spirit. Inspired just mean that you are just in spirit, you're aware of your spirit. Wow. So, back to my story. I always wanted to move somewhere warm, but I was always thinking, oh, I need this and that and this kind of money and then this visa and la 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 la, and like so many things, so many issues, and it seemed like, oh my gosh. But because I am a person that I am, and I know that I'm so lucky to have this, even ever since I was a child. Now every time I say ever since, I have this song. Ever since I was a kid, I was addicted to. Um, I think it's the weekend. But anyways, ever since I was a kid, I had all these dreams, and there were a moment that adults told me that it's not possible, and I believed them. But for majority of my life, I really do believe that dreams come true, and I'm so happy that this stayed with me. Like, this idea really stayed with me somewhere, that actually all the dreams that you have in your head, I knew it, that somehow this is not just for me to daydream. This must be possible. And so I knew that it is possible, but I didn't know how. And as it works, I was visualizing coming to Bali. Every morning I saw myself with my sister and like taking my mom to Bali, to my house in Bali, my villa. I was visualizing this. I heard the scooters, riding here. I saw the palm trees. And 6 months, I was visualizing, not even 6 months, I would say a few months, maybe 3 months or something. I don't know specifically. I wasn't consistent like every day, but maybe I would say in the summer I started. And at that time I was in the relationship, and yeah, whatever. I wasn't like, I didn't know how this can happen. But then the bridge of incidents, which is my favorite thing for you to understand, is that that's why you can release the how. So I had this idea that I want to live somewhere warm, but released, I didn't fully release the how. So also that's important for you to know. You don't need to be fully without any resistance in order to manifest. So there was some questioning, but how, but how? But also, in a sense, I knew that one day it will happen and I will come to Bali. I just didn't know when. So this is the right energy. Like, it will happen. I'm enjoying my visualizations. I don't know how. I would like to go, but I'm not really like heavily stressing about it, overthinking about it. And the bridge of incidents unfold, and I come here to Bali, and I heard the scooters, I saw the palm trees, I ate the watermelon, like all the senses that I used in my visualization, I actually, experienced it here. And I can honestly tell you that this was the best decision I have ever made in my life, because traveling solo and moving away to another continent is definitely going to make you more resourceful, much, much stronger. You're going to get to know yourself, and just following your intuition, your soul's calling. Like, what does your soul want? If you want to live in the mountains, F the society norms. Like, who cares? This is your life. It's meant to be adventurous. It's meant to be fun for you. Like, literally, who cares? Like, I am 31-year-old, and honestly, I don't care if I get married this year or in 4 years. Like, does it even really matter? Does it really matter if you finish your university when you're 22 or 25? No, it doesn't. Does it really matter if you I don't know, get kids or whatever? Like, the time is just a concept. And I know that for some things time matter, but let me give you a grander scheme of things. Yeah, it does. But in the same time, if for example, let's say I'm forcing this marriage thing, that I do want to get married, but it's like I have this idea, but it's not like I'm forcing anything. I'm not rushing anything. I'm just letting my life, flow naturally and trusting in divine timing. And if I was to control now, I wouldn't be happy, and I would maybe end up with someone who I don't even like and enjoy. And then I would end up miserable and get divorced in 5 years. So I'd rather stay single longer, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you my example so you can understand. So the point of life is to be happy now. So if that means that you flow in life and you don't control things as much, which again doesn't mean that my heart is closed and I'm close to meet someone, or that I am, no, of course. Or if you want to manifest, business, and that doesn't mean that you're not working on your business. That's not what I'm saying. So you work on your business, but in the same time you're not controlling it. You're not saying it must happen this year, because honestly, it doesn't have to happen this year. And yesterday, my friend, we were walking on the beach, and she says, I know I'm gonna get rich, in 1 year or 2 years, like in this period of time, like super rich. She just started a new business, and she's like, I know it's gonna happen, but do I need it to happen in 3 months? No, I don't. I want to enjoy my life while I'm working. I want to enjoy my day-to-day life. Which again, I'm saying, you can be disciplined, you can be focused, you can work on my dreams, and all of these things that I'm talking to you, I live them. And I proved to myself many things that I thought was impossible before. I proved them to myself. Before I was making like I double, my income and triple my income, and I was working less than when I was making, less money and working more. So I proved to myself that it's really not about working hard, it's about working smarter. And now while I'm going to the next level, I still want to wake up and come to the beach. I don't want to at 6 a.m., sit in my computer like a crazy person, because these days matter. Because honestly, I really don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And yeah, I don't want to live my life in regrets. I don't want to feel like I regret something. And even if I end up alone, or if I don't have kids, I want to have kids. But even if I don't have kids, that's the point of life. The point of life to enjoy now, be happy now, play now. Give yourself the permission to really enjoy the moment, to really step out of your comfort zone, get out of your routines, and yeah. I'm saying this to myself as well, by the way, because I'm not someone who's like hanging out with friends every night. I'm not that person. I'm really someone who is highly focused on their work, always thinking about projects, about my mission. Yeah, I'm highly focused on that. Like, that's my number one priority, like, number one. And then everything rests. Like, everything rests. And my partner, my future partner, definitely, for this person also mission is number one. Like, for me it's very clear that it's not going to work anyway around, this. It's what needs to be happening, when someone has such a mission, then it's not possible to be with someone who doesn't understand this type of life. So it's my number one priority, and then everything else. So I'm not really, hanging out and just, eating pizza and going out with my friends and adventuring. That's not what I'm doing. So I don't want to be like saying that, but I am, following my intuition. I came to Bali. Whenever I wake up, I see the first things I see when I open my door is like the nature and palms, and I eat watermelon every day. And now I started coming to the beach, and the other day I went to Ubud, to the nature, So I am doing these things to make my life more peaceful, more joyful, and getting out of your routine and your comfort zone is definitely what's gonna make you happier, to be honest. It's also what I noticed. um, I have so many things to say. There is so many people coming right now, and it's so beautiful. um, I'm thinking if you guys can hear me because of the sounds of the waves. That's the only thing that's like in the back of my mind, because it's the first time I'm filming in the nature. But anyway, so I just want to say, coming to Bali is like, you you have this dream of yours and it seems out of reach, but that's what I'm trying to tell you, that it's not. It's like so possible, and this bridge of incidents unfolds once you let go and you detach of the outcome, and you just live your life. The bridge of incidents behind the scenes, like God is doing this for you right now. If you just get out of your own way, write down in the comments, I'm getting out of my own way and letting God lead me. This is really important. When you get out of your own way, the bridge of incidents in the behind of scenes will happen, which will then lead you to this outcome. So the bridge of incidents is the right person, the right opportunity, the right situation that you cannot in your mind, comprehend. You cannot understand logically exactly how it's going to happen. So, you know, I was in the relationship ended. I came here, like all of these things behind the scenes needed to happen for me to get here. And I'm so grateful to be here, because this is like really like the best decision is to move away from your environment, if you feel like your environment is keeping you small, and to just follow these glimpses. Like, if I said, if you feel like called to live in the mountains, go to the mountains. If you feel called to move to Asia, I don't know, to Japan, to a city, to start working in a bar. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have to make sense for others. Like, if you want to work at a coffee shop, here in Bali and surf, like, it has to make sense for you. That's the only thing that matters. So I just came here and I got my visa, and it wasn't easy. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's just smooth sailing. This was, and it is so emotional, so crazy. uh it's like ups and downs, like a lot of things are coming to the surface. And I think it's because, first of all, when I came here, and even now, I am out of my comfort zone, I would say, because I really don't have any family here, and I just made some friends. So it's not like I have lifelong friends here that I can count on in any given moment. Like, I'm pretty much, I don't want to say alone, but yeah, it is what it is. And then second, I spend a lot of time alone, which means that, I spend a lot of time hearing my own thoughts, and just purging a lot of things that, over the years I wasn't purging. they're coming to the surface. I'm becoming aware, transmuting the energy, becoming aware, like a real alchemist, let me tell you. But if you made it so far to the video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel, because I post daily videos, and it does help me to reach more people so that I can help more people. And definitely like the video, comment down below. This really means, a lot to my channel, to reach more people, because really I want to inspire more and more people so that we can, awaken, and we can help the humanity rise in their own consciousness. Such a beautiful white dog here. But definitely I cannot show you, as I said. And maybe other day, maybe I will do. I don't want to do vlogging because I don't want to be a travel account, and attract the wrong audience, because I'm all about spiritual awakening and you know just spreading the light, awareness on the planet. That is my goal, and to help more people break free from the illusions of the mind, of the ego, and feeling trapped and overthinking and feeling like you need to do something when you really don't. You really don't. And so I want you to feel inspired after this video and really sit down with yourself and say, hey, what is my goal here? What do I really want? Why I say this, because there was a period of my life when I manifested a good job, and I lived in like the most expensive area in Belgrade. And in my mind, this was like what you want in life, I don't know, success and richness. And when I was there in this apartment, I remember that it's not that I wasn't happy. I was happy, really, that I manifested this, and the apartment was beautiful, and I could ride a bike to this lake that I really love in my city. But something was missing. I wasn't feeling as fulfilled as, for example, I feel now. Even though, for example, if you compare in that sense, like that area, the richest area in my city, and then now where I live, this guest house is like, no, I don't live in any villa with, I don't know, pool and stuff like that. I mean, I do have a pool, but that's another. It's not like this richest area and villa and I don't know what. And the point is that this is because I was living a dream of someone else. This wasn't really what I wanted. And I do want to, I do like material things. I'm a Capricorn. I think we should all manifest abundance in this lifetime, and we can. And that's why we should. Everybody, every single one of us, like, we can manifest all these abundance, all these goals that we have. And then we can also share it with others, which is amazing. And, I've been able to help my family, my parents, and yeah, the more you have, you can just share and spread, and I'm all about that. And I really believe that we shouldn't be either spiritual or either materialistic, because we are spiritual and everything is spiritual, which means that money is spiritual, which means that all the material things are spiritual. So just to get very clear about that. I'm not at all against that, but this whole lifestyle that I had, like, I wasn't enjoying my time, I wasn't enjoying my life, and as much as I do now. So ask yourself, after watching this video, what do I feel called to? Do you feel the call to surf? Do you feel the call to come here? Do you feel the call to go to Thailand? Do you feel the call to go to South America, Africa? Maybe you want to live in Kenya and you want to volunteer and work with the kids in school. Like, go for it, because when you follow your intuition, when you follow the intuitive nudges, and when you follow this like soul's calling, there is something waiting for you there. And for me, what's waiting here, I mean, already I got the spiritual awakening here, a major one. My whole self-image and the feeling of worthiness changed, shifted like tremendously. My confidence, the way I'm sharing these messages with you on this YouTube channel, is the most authentic, vulnerable side of me and myself that I ever shared, before, as a coach, as a person. as someone who is meant to, help others. This is the most authentic version of me, and I don't believe maybe I could have tapped into this version of me if I didn't move away from my environment that was sort of keeping me small, like, yeah, and then move here where really, like, I'm it's such a flourishing environment here. And so it's not for everybody, though. I do want to say I met people who were like, oh, I want to leave Bali, I can't wait to go home. So that's why I say you need to listen to your intuition. Like, my intuition was telling me Bali. I don't know why. It was telling me for like 2 years already, I think, or maybe even more. I'm definitely gonna be doing this every day. So beautiful. I just saw a kid playing, and it's just so beautiful. Um, wow, wow. Okay, so please, 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 you don't need to know how. Just follow, like, follow your intuition. How you can tap into your soul's calling and your intuition. Everybody asked me, how did you find your purpose? And for the longest time, I was really suffering. What is my purpose? Because I had all this energy in me, and I felt so stuck in every job that I was doing. I was a model, I was a travel agent, I worked as a real estate agent, I worked in bars for many years, in restaurants, I worked as a nanny. I worked at so many different jobs, and I always felt like something is missing. I don't feel fulfilled. My talents are not used. But then you're like, but what are even my talents? I don't even play any instruments. What do I even know? And so you start, like, thinking, and questioning. And then, by the way, I finished University of Tourism and Catering, which I really wanted to work in tourism. But no, this is my mission 100%, my purpose in life. And how I came to this answer, which can also be helpful to you, is that I started listening to my intuition on day-to-day basis. And this is how you will get your answer. Like, the more you're tapped into your higher self will give you the guidance in divine timing when it comes to your purpose in life. But you need to follow your intuition, and that's what I want to make sure that you understand. You don't need to wait to follow it for the bigger things. Let me check again if it's filming. But you can follow it for the smaller things in your day-to-day life, and then it compounds, and then you will get this right answer. Okay. So I started following my intuition in day-to-day life, and I remember at that time I had my skincare products line, by the way, natural skincare products. Hence the face that looks like 22, but really amazing. Always use natural products, essential oils. Really, I highly recommend rose oil, jojoba oil, lemongrass essential oil. Like, these are gonna, save your skin and save your life. Anyways, back to the topic. And I just started, watching this podcast and learning more about spirituality and all these things. And then I wanted to share it. And this is what I tell you, the intuition. So in my mind, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to share this on YouTube, and then this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. People are running. It's so cool. But I was just listening to my intuition. And the more I listen to my intuition, in this, like, just follow, just share, just do what you want. Like, if you feel called to try the new food, or go on the weekend somewhere and just share your message, do it. Because the more you follow that, I am telling you, this is how your purpose will unfold in time. Huh? The screen was bad, but it will move. Huh? Thank you. This will be on the video, by the way. You fixing the screen. Thank you. No, it's okay. I think as long as I am, I don't know why it doesn't. Huh? Thank you so much. It's okay. I'm from Belgrade. Okay. And you, Russia. Okay. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Okay, so we had a help there, which I also want to say people are so kind here. Like everybody's just so helpful and just helping each other and just, I don't know, I just really, really love it here. Um, wow. Yeah. And everybody's beautiful. I also want to say like people, and I don't want to say like beautiful in a sense of uh, just physically beautiful, but they are beautiful because they are kind. Like this guy that just passed through, you know, he was like smiling, helping me out. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so follow your intuition daily for smaller things, and that's how you'll get answer for the bigger things. Okay, this is really important. Let go of needing to know your purpose, and your purpose will let you know what it is when you follow your intuition for day-to-day life. Make adventures, follow your heart's calling, your soul's calling for little things, like for little things, whatever you feel called to. You want to watch the Dirty Dancing again, watch the Dirty Dancing again, really, because this will guide you. I am telling you, this is how, for example, you watch this movie and then you get, oh, I want to do dancing, I want to be a dancer. Like you will get this hint, you know. I started sharing in Serbian language YouTube videos and sharing, and this was a passion and I really enjoyed. And that's when a friend of mine, one guy that I didn't know at the time, he reached out to me, or I just met him, but he's not my friend, I wouldn't say. He's a acquaintance, however you say that. And he was like, Irena, like, why don't you, you know, become a coach? Like you have so much wisdom and you completely transformed your life. And this is how we started talking about it. And this is how everything, like after that, you know, a lot of things unfolded and many other people came to my life, which helped me to, you know, be here now. But this all wouldn't have happened if I listened to my mom who told me, oh, just work in a call center, you know, and just for 500 euros a month and just find a stable job. Like what even that does mean, stable job. So yeah, yeah, please, 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 please get inspired. And if you want to connect daily on my Instagram, I have my link is down below in the description box. And also, as I said before, subscribe, hit the notification button as I post daily videos such as this one. And thank you so much for being here, my family. I love you guys. If you love this video, I'm going to be going and traveling in Bali and filming outside. If the sound is good, if the video quality is good. But I definitely enjoy this much more than filming indoors. So be sure to let me know. And yeah, I'm so grateful for you guys. You really, as I said, this is my favorite time in my day, and you inspire me. Your messages and your comments inspire me. Helping you and inspiring you daily inspires me. So maybe it's selfish, you know. In the end of the day, we are all selfish in that sense. Even when we help others, we help them because we feel good about helping them. But that's still better, you know. I'm joking, of course. But stay conscious and remember to have fun. Okay.